Hey everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chasetheheat. Look what I got today. This is a bottle of sauce I got. This is called High Desert Jalapeno Sauce. Guys, this comes to me from Charley and Jesse Orr. Got some pretty cool stuff here. Sent me a great letter. I've done some products from Charley in the past. On this show, what you're going to find me doing, if you're new and this is one of the first few times you've seen this, you'll see me reviewing from professional companies, powders, sauces, pods. I review hobbyists that are aspiring to go pro, regardless of what aspect of heat they're aspiring to go pro in. You know, whether it's powders or sauces or pods, whatever. And I will also do reviews on gifts. This is probably a combination of the two. I think this is something that they're aspiring to go pro with, but obviously this was a gift. Let me show you the consistency of this. Let me tell you why I'm excited about this. Let me read you the letter, and then I'll tell you what excites me about it. It says, "Hi Johnny, I hope this finds you catching some of the heat you've been chasing. Here's some more of our homegrown products for you to review. I was remiss in not crediting my son Jesse in my early submission for being a key component in his pepper production. So Jesse, thanks for the assistance. Appreciate it. The shipment contains a bottle of Toxic Blend, which is a different sauce I'll be reviewing at a later time, a bottle of High Desert Jalapeno Sauce, a jar of pickled super hots. I had already reviewed that in the past, and a jar of medium pickled medium hots. The ingredients are listed on the labels for the sauces, and I already listed the various peppers and the pickled super hots on the previous one. So, but for this, we talk about this. The peppers are in the medium hots are habanero lightning, Caribbean seasoned pepper, chipotle, and ají amarillo. Now, the peppers and both sauces were heavily fermented and carry the characteristic ferment aroma, which is similar to a Tabasco sauce. This may or may not be appealing to you. I really have a passion for ferment. There's something special about a fermented sauce. You know, I think so many people, their gateway sauce, for me anyway, my gateway sauce was Tabasco. On several videos, I remember we didn't keep it in the fridge; it was in the pantry. And I remember going in when no one was around, like drinking it as a kid. Had issues even back then. So I've always really had a thing. There's something about a fermented sauce, you know. I have several local chili heads who like the Toxic Blend, but he finds it a bit harsh. It certainly has heat. That's what we'll be doing in a future date. Hope these are tasty enough for you that you don't scorch me in your reviews. Charlie, Jesse. Here's the funny thing. In those rare times where I have a product I don't like, I don't really trash it too bad, you guys. If there's ever a product I don't like, what I do instead of trashing them is I will explain to the creator what I would need to have happen for me to like it, or what I didn't like about it. But I'm not a mean guy. This is a positive show. Anyway, let me tell you the ingredients of the High Desert Jalapeno Sauce. The ingredients are fermented jalapenos, onion, garlic, salt, oregano, cumin, and coriander. I think that's kind of cool. It looks classy as can be. These guys are from Albuquerque, New Mexico, okay? All right, so really excited about this. I have such a thing for fermented sauces. You know, there's lots of different kinds. There's fermented sauces. There are fruit-based sauces. And this is, I'm going to have trouble here. Maybe not. But there are fruit-based sauces. There's many different kinds of sauces. But fermented sauces are special. I like them. So, no flow restrictor. Did you do that just for me, Charlie and Jesse? Let me give you the aroma on this. Oh, it just has that great... Beautiful. I love the smell of it, a fermented sauce. You just pick up that, it's just a fermented smell. It's kind of a Tabasco, a la Tabasco. Picking up the garlic and the onion a little bit. Mostly picking up the peppers, the onion, and the garlic. Let me shake this up a little bit. Guys, a week from right now, I'll be in New York City for the Hot Sauce Festival, the Expo. If you guys are in the city, if you're going to be around then, please come by and stop and see me. I'll be at the Salmon Oliver booth. It's going to be kind of exciting. But this is, from Charlie and Jesse Orr, this is High Desert Jalapeno Sauce. All right? Let me show you the, by the way, the color on it. It's got a neat dark brown color. Not even dark brown, it's more of a light brown color, but the color is neat. Here's the pour. It's got great consistency. All right. Same aroma on the spoon. All right. So thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Jesse. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chasetheheat. Man, what's not to like about that? Picking up the onion and the garlic. Every single ingredient you're tasting, which is really neat. I'm tasting the oregano. I'm tasting the cumin and the coriander for sure. But what I'm getting is this great fermented jalapeno sauce with all those wonderful spices in there. Maybe a little bit more. All right, you guys have to know I have had fermented sauces I didn't like. It's not like if it's fermented in a bottle, I'm just going to say, yes, I like it. This is good. Great balance of the salt. Good jalapeno flavor. If you guys, if you like Tabasco and you like a fermented sauce, you'd like this. The onion and the garlic is right there. Nice jalapeno flavor. And here's what's good about it. The heat is not overpowering at all. It wouldn't be from a jalapeno. It may bump my needle just a teeny bit. So for a non-chili, this would be like a 4. Maybe a 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. Medium, midway. But it's flavorful. It's got the onions and the garlic and the salt and the coriander and the cumin. The oregano, it's just right there. This would be a great on anything Mexican, any tacos or anything like that. If you guys have a thing for, you may have, some people don't even realize when reading Tabasco that it's a fermented sauce. They ferment that in oak barrels for 6 months. A lot of people don't even realize that, but I think a lot of people that love Tabasco, what you're loving is the fermented flavor. So if you're a Tabasco fan, you'd probably be a fan of this. It is not overpowering at all, but the flavor is delicious. High Desert Jalapeno Sauce. I'm glad that Jesse's doing it with you. The reason I'm glad about that is Junior is part of this show. There's just something about a fermented sauce I just love. So, guys, listen, there are fruit-based sauces, fermented sauces, vinegar-based sauces. There's so many different types of sauces. If you guys love Tabasco, probably some of the reason you like it is because of the fermented quality of it, whether you're able to put your finger on it or not. So, I'm going to put a link in the description box below. He's a hobbyist right now, but maybe you can make a trade or something or contact him and see what you can do. Charlie's a great guy. I haven't spoken to Jesse before. If he's anything like Charlie, he's a good dude. But thank you guys for saying this to me. I appreciate it a lot. Boy, I like the consistency of it. It's just a good sauce, And what's nice about this sauce is, his toxic waste. That's what's called toxic waste. What does that give you the idea? It's going to be pretty hot, right? That may not be a mainstream. Charlie himself doesn't even like it. It's a little too harsh, he said. But this is something that virtually anybody would appreciate. The heat is not, it's by no means overpowering. It's just very, very tasty. It's interesting. I'd like to know how many times it took you to work on the recipe till you got it like this. Because there's a process. With professionals, there's a process. So with hobbyists, there's certainly a process as well. But obviously you got it down to a spot where you like. And I like it too. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. Right here at the end of the video, you're going to see a pepper, like I told you, right here. You should be seeing it right about now. Click on that pepper. When you do, you're part of the Scoville squad. Honest to goodness, that's my motivation to keep making these. So click on that pepper, become part of my team. If you click the bell, you won't miss any of these videos because you'll be notified when we upload them. So thanks for hanging out with me. Come see me in New York if you can this weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.